All right, guys, I'm back. Hopefully Monday went well for everybody. Love seeing all the posts. Keep it up, guys. You're doing awesome. We've got the Wednesday workout coming to you. So while we're in isolation, to start out, your warm-up is a Tabata. So a Tabata is 8 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We've got 4 movements that we're gonna work through just to warm up and get that heart rate pumping a little bit. Movement number 1 is jump ropes. If you don't have a jump rope, mountain climbers also work. That's when you're in a plank and you're gonna just, like you're running up a mountain. If doesn't work for you and you wanna jump, find a line and just jump back and forth over a line as well. Either one of those will work. But if you do have a jump rope, let's use a jump rope. Movement number 2, so you're gonna do that for 20 seconds. Then you're gonna transition for 10 seconds. Movement number 2 is alternating step ups. If you have a box, you're gonna use that. You're just gonna step up on top and back down. Make sure you lead with the opposite leg the next time, hips fully open on top of the box. If you don't have a box, stack something up, whether it's plates or whatever, just something to go up and down. If you've got a set of steps, you can use that. If you've got a sturdy chair. The other thing is just bring your knees up and tap them to your hands. That's another option, okay? Getting those hips warmed up. Then we've got movement number 3. So after you do 20 seconds on the step-ups, 10-second transition to plank walks. Plank walk is where you're down in a plank. You can start up. You're gonna walk down to a plank and then walk back up. If that's too tough for you, shoulder taps right here, okay? While you're in a plank, that's too tough, or that doesn't work for you, or you've got shoulder problems, drop down to your knees and the same thing, okay? Or you can just hold that plank for 20 seconds. That's an option as well. Then we've got the last movement is up downs. Again, these are the burpees where you don't go all the way to the ground. So just down, back into a plank, back up, and then stand up. You're gonna work through that basically 2 times by the time you do 20 seconds each one. That should get you warmed up. If you need to stretch a little more, do some stretching. Then we're gonna move into the workout. Today we've got 3 movements. It's an every minute on the minute for 12 minutes. So you're gonna wanna set your timer for 12 minutes where it's going off every minute so that you know to move, okay? So this starts out, it's basically you're gonna do 4 rounds because we've got 3 movements. Minute 1, max double unders. If double undering is not for you or you don't have them, single jump ropes, okay? Again, if jump roping's not for you, use the mountain climbers or find a line and jump back and forth, okay? Get moving. Make sure that you're getting that heart rate up. You're gonna do that for 40 seconds, actually. I didn't write that up here, but I'll make sure it's on the post. So for 40 seconds, you're gonna do that. At that 40 seconds, you've got 20 seconds, then you're gonna transition into minute 2. Minute 2, you've got 10 dumbbell front rack alternating step ups. Again, if you've got something you can step up on and you've got a weight, even if it's not a dumbbell, if you've got a med ball, if you've got a backpack, if you've got something at your house that you can hold on to, you're gonna hold that close to your chest and you're gonna step up. Come to a full lockout on top and then step back down. You're gonna alternate back and forth. So that would have been 1, alternate to the other leg, that's 2. So you're gonna do that 10 times. If holding a weight is not gonna work for you, which basically when you come up, if your hips are collapsing and you're having a hard time really getting up into that standing position, get rid of the weight and just focus on being able to keep the body upright and pushing through that heel, okay? If stepping up or you don't have anything to step up on in your house, grab a weight and we're gonna do front rack reverse lunges. So you're gonna step back into that lunge and tap on the ground, okay? Again, it's 10 of them. If you struggle with lunges or the knees, grab onto a wall or grab onto something and same thing, okay? But you're gonna step back, not stepping forward. Even though you're stepping back, make sure that that shin is staying vertical and it's not going over top of the knee. Get your knee as close to the ground as you can without losing your balance, okay? Last minute. So as soon as you're done with that 10, whatever time you have remaining, you're gonna rest for the remainder of that minute before going into minute 3, okay? Then the last minute, you've got 14 box jumps. Again, that's full, both feet on the ground, jump up, land with both feet on top, open the hips at the top. If you don't have anything to jump up on, You can also do step ups. I prefer you do jumping if you can, even if you have to take it lower and jump at a lower level. If jumping up on something's not gonna work for you, you don't have anything, if you can, I want you to grab your weight, I want you to hold it in that rack position, and you're gonna jump squat, okay? 14 of them. Make sure on the jump squat that you're pushing back through the heels, that you're not getting forward. If holding that weight is too much, drop the weight and just focus on getting those hips back, keeping that weight on the heels, not letting those knees go forward. So that when you're in that squat, you shouldn't look like this. When you're in that jump squat, same thing, you're gonna come down, explode out of it, and back down, okay? As soon as you finish either those 14 box jumps or those 14 jump squats, you'll rest for the remainder of the minute. Then you'll go back and start back over with minute 1, minute 2, minute 3. You're gonna work through that for 12 minutes or 4 times through. Once you finish that 4th round, you've got a 2-minute rest, okay? So set your timer, rest for 2 minutes. Then the fun begins. We've got a cash out of your favorite movement to get that heart rate up. It's 3 minutes of burpees. We know 3 minutes isn't very long, but when you're doing burpees, it seems like an eternity. Couple things on the burpees. This isn't a sprint. The whole idea is to keep moving as much as possible during that 3 minutes. On these burpees, make sure to be more efficient, drop back with those feet wide, just fall to the floor. When you come back up to your knees instead of trying to do a push-up, and jump wide. It's a lot more effective, and then you need to leave the ground, okay? See how many you get, because your score will be the max number of burpees you get in that 3 minutes. This is just fun to get you all warmed up and build some strength. This is where the fun begins. I'll also be posting a finisher. That will be some sit-ups and some hollow rocks. I'll put that on there. If you're not sure what a hollow rock is, that's where you're gonna hollow out, keep that back against the ground, and you're just gonna rock back and forth. If that's too difficult, bring your arms in. You can also bring your legs in and rock back and forth. Really keeping that core engaged and pushing that back to the ground. Sit-ups, if you've got an ab mat or a pillow or something you can put behind your back, if you butterfly your feet, that disengages the hips. It allows you to work the abs completely. It'll be a full range back, and then touch in front of your feet. If you need to stick your feet under a dumbbell, under the couch or what to help you, that's okay. If you want to weight these, I would suggest putting your feet underneath a couch, getting a heavy dumbbell, keeping it right here, and pulling up in that manner, okay? That'll really work these upper abs. If you've got any questions or you need any modifications, let me know. Make sure you post your scores or post pictures. Support your team members. Miss you guys, but keep working. You're doing awesome. Thanks.